Hello and welcome back to the Spirit Guide Daily. This is the cronecast at the rising moon. Hey guys, for the month of December, Monday through Friday, there will be a Spirit Guide Daily. It's the daily energy that you are facing. It helps you kind of prepare for the day. They are timeless readings and they will find you when they're meant to. Then starting in January of 2024, it will be moving to a Patreon or a membership capacity along with some other items as well. But let's get started with this. This is the Angel Tarot bringing us 3 predictive cards. We're going to get one from the Infinity card as well. Hey, we might get more than one because sometimes it functions better that way. Great deck, kind of expensive at around $45. As you can see, the card stock scuffs so much that you just have to be prepared for that. Good deck gets wrecked pretty easily. Starseeds Oracle is going to bring us a predictive card as well. Let's get going here. And guys, before I start, please don't forget to subscribe because it helps my channel. If you like the reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to book me for a private reading, the only way to do that is through attherisingmoon.com. That is the only way to book me. And then I have a podcast called Logical Magic, Examining Esoterica. Let's pause here for a second. 2 swords in reverse like that. I love the 2 swords in reverse. By the way, I'll be teaching reversals in that Patreon as well. The 2 swords in reverse is about a clear and open third eye. It is seeing things with clarity, yourself and others as well. One of the things that holds us back in our journey towards empowerment is that sometimes we don't see ourselves all that clearly. We have to see the role that we play in our outcomes in order to be able to improve them, in order to be able to step into our full power. So the 2 swords basically is the blindfold coming off and seeing yourself and those around you clearly. 3 swords in reverse, which I love the 3 swords in reverse as well. For me, that is a card of healing. It is releasing the wounds of the past. It is understanding your own pain is one of the keys to healing it. Understanding what upsets you, how you need to address it. This is a good energy. Whoa, 10 of Swords in reverse. We're going to take one more because I'm not leaving it there. With the 3 of Cups in reverse as well. All right, so the 10 of Swords in reverse for me is a trigger card. It's a trauma card. It is releasing some trauma as well. Hey, one of the things that is really going to help you going forward is a greater understanding of what upsets you. The 3 cups in reverse can be a third-party interference card. It can be another person in play in a relationship. But what it also is like isolation and focusing on self. Throughout the course of a spiritual journey, we do end up being asked to spend time by ourselves in order to get to know ourselves, because it's the only way that we can be in true alignment with our authentic self, is to be able to confront the good and the bad. And it's not shaming to be able to understand that, like, I have things I need to improve. I have things I need to work on. We're all self-sabotaging some ways. And the only way to stop being so is to take a good, strong look at who we really are kindly and with love. You don't need to dislike yourself if you know that you, have, for instance, I'm always going to use me for an example because that way it doesn't hurt anybody else. But like my relationship choices in the past, I did not choose well. I did not choose men well at all. They threw off red flags like crazy, and I was like, I bet I can help them fix that. And like that is honest to goodness the role that I played in my own outcomes that did not serve me, in the unhealthy energy I was willing to dwell in, because partners aren't projects. And that's just an example of being able to see yourself. Ooh, financial loss, interesting. With Divine Feminine, and I'm going to take one more on this one with Divine Masculine, very interesting. So financial loss is giving too much sometimes. Sometimes it is genuinely about money, but I have nothing else on the table here to suggest that. To me, this is saying that as you get to know yourself better, what you give your energy to is going to be appropriate. Meaning you won't waste your time on non-reciprocal relationships. You won't be trying to earn anybody's approbation. Like, you're going to recognize signs very easily of like what's coming out in the red. What relationships in your life, what activities in your life, the things that you might invest in. You're not going to pursue things that take more than they give any longer. The Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine is like all about that balance within. We all contain masculine and feminine energies. This is not about how people identify via gender. It is that we all contain masculine and feminine energies. And with the divine masculine and divine feminine right there, honest to goodness, it looks to me like you choose yourself more easily in relationships, and you didn't used to. I have ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this, and I want one more. I'm going to take vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. All right, this is the hard part of spiritual journeys, is the things that we accept that we need to set aside. Sometimes it's friendships, sometimes it's relationships. Heck, sometimes it's goals. Honest to goodness, as you become more and more healed, you're less and less focused on what you want because you have fewer wants and desires. And instead, you're trying to live in this connected and purposeful energy day to day. So this is the draw of somebody who, like, remember, you need to balance frequently because that financial loss, divine feminine, divine masculine, is a card of balancing. And you need to be very aware of the situations that might cause you to retreat into an older energy that is still there. It's still a part of you. And being able to focus on self appropriately. But overall, ascension and vibration, really what's happening is if you feel like you've been doing nothing but losing, it is just making space for all that's trying to come to you. And if you've heard that so many times that you're like, yeah, tell me another. Things never move at the pace we want them to. And if we're impatient, then that's one of the signs that we have something to heal. Every single day that comes to us has something to help us grow and to evolve and to, even when it's a bad day, it has something that is helping you learn how to cope, helping you learn how to utilize the energy that is available to you in the best possible way. The financial loss card is interesting to me because I've got nothing about money on this table. But what I do have is this ability to be self-protective around your energy in this. Now, the only thing is that the Ten of Swords in reverse is often being triggered into a traumatic response energy and being able to care for yourself appropriately. As soon as you've mastered that, that's when you start being guided towards more and more. If you have in fact been frustrated with your pace, understand that leaning in on your self-care is the thing that whenever your frustration rises up, remember that's something you're trying to heal. Whenever your trauma is rising up, remember that's something you've been learning how to address. Whenever you feel bereft or alone or forgotten, remember that's an invitation to be able to take care of yourself appropriately so that you feel your own love when you feel as if maybe the world's forgotten you a little bit. And when you start giving yourself the love that you've been looking for from others, you just live in a much healthier and a happier place. So that was Spirit Guide Daily for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I have a podcast, Logical Magic, Examining Esoterica. It'll help teach you about boundaries and karma and all kinds of stuff. Check it out, please. And then if you want to book me for a private reading, at therisingmoon.com. Patreon and memberships are coming in 2024 because everybody has to eat, and that includes me. That was Spirit Guide Daily for today. Take care. Be well.